Oh no, the AI is coming. The AI is coming. No, not that AI. This AI. Meet ChatGPT, one of the most advanced AI language models available today. It's an AI writing tool that generates human-like text based on prompts. It's changing how students think about writing and is raising questions about its impact on education. It's being used by students and professionals alike to quickly generate written content. In this video essay, we'll explore what ChatGPT is, who is using it, and how it's affecting writing, both for students and professors. Writing has been an essential part of education for centuries. Whether it's taking notes, completing assignments, or writing essays, students have been using pen and paper, as well as computers, to express their ideas and communicate their knowledge. However, with the advent of artificial intelligence, writing is taking on a new form. So, what is ChatGPT exactly?
Hey everybody, before we get into that, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'll be chiming in throughout this video, giving you kind of a behind the scenes look at how I actually use ChatGPT to make the video. Believe it or not, almost all of the narration in this was written almost entirely by ChatGPT. The process wasn't as smooth as one might think, but more on that later. For now, just check out this introduction I had ChatGPT write for itself for this video.
Hello there. My name is ChatGPT, and I am a large language model trained by OpenAI based on the GPT 3.5 architecture. I am an artificial intelligence designed to process natural language and generate human-like responses. I was created to assist and provide solutions in various fields such as language translation, content generation, customer service, and education. My training data comes from a massive corpus of text data, including books, articles, websites, and social media platforms, which allows me to have a vast knowledge base. One of my unique features is that I can converse with humans and understand their needs, making me a valuable asset in the development of intelligent systems for various applications. I can learn from my interactions with people, allowing me to improve my responses and offer personalized solutions. My creators have designed me to be adaptable and versatile, making me capable of performing tasks ranging from simple conversations to complex problem solving. I am continually evolving, learning, and improving my abilities to provide better services to my users. In summary, I am an artificial intelligence designed to communicate and assist humans in various fields. I am constantly learning and evolving, making me a valuable asset in the development of intelligent systems for the future.
Crazy, right?
Before we talk about who's using it, here's a bit of context. As Robert Kozinets writes in his book, Netnography, The Essential Guide to Qualitative Social Media Research, the way people use technology shapes how it will develop. Reading this quote made me instantly think of the social construction of technology theory, which states that technology is not an objective occurrence, but rather a product of social and cultural factors. The way people use ChatGPT will shape how it will develop. The implications on society will change as people use it. According to STS Infrastructures, the social construction of technology theory argues that technology does not determine human action, rather, human action shapes technology. It also argues that the ways the technology is used cannot be understood without understanding how the technology is embedded in its social context. This is especially true for ChatGPT, which is still in its early stages of development. So, how is this technology embedding itself in the social context of education? Let's read some first-person accounts.
I actually wrote that myself though.
Some students believe that ChatGPT is an important tool for their future careers and should be introduced in schools. According to Witt from Bayfield, Massachusetts, if students are not taught about and never learn how to operate ChatGPT in their schools, they will be unprepared for their life ahead, which will be filled with writing AIs. So while some students welcome the use of ChatGPT in their education, others have reservations. Tim from Hinesdale Central High School argues that a teacher is way more reliable than any internet source. ChatGPT can be helpful when you're outside of school, on weekends, and/or on summer break. Ferris, also from Hinesdale Central High School, is concerned that ChatGPT will prevent him from developing his own writing skills. I personally want to learn how to communicate myself clearly and to find my own distinctive voice. If I always rely on ChatGPT to generate material for me, I might not be challenged to improve as a writer.
So when I used ChatGPT to write this script, I entered the prompt, write a script for a video essay about the following. And then I copied and pasted all of my research and all the ideas that I got together for the project. And then I hit enter. And from there, it basically wrote the entire script for me with the cutscenes and everything. But the issue was it wouldn't write the complete script about everything that I wrote. So I had to run it a couple times. So for this section, I actually combined two parts of two different scripts into one. So even though it did save me some time in terms of writing out an entire script, I still had to do some work to put everything together to make sure that it made sense for, what we're talking about here. Okay, back to it.
These student opinions are just the tip of the iceberg. Professionals and educators are also grappling with the use of ChatGPT in their classrooms. Some professors believe that ChatGPT can be a valuable tool for students to improve their writing skills. As Reddit user Downtown Score 2773 suggests, students who use it could end up learning how to structure papers and their writing better. Another idea was put forth by Reddit user IceNeeQueen69, who suggests requiring students to submit writing about their papers before they are due, including questions about why they chose the topic, outlines, introductions, annotated bibliographies, drafts, and more. This policy would make it difficult for students to cheat using ChatGPT because they wouldn't have the foresight or patience to make all the pieces line up. But there are also ways that educators are using ChatGPT to their advantage. For example, Associate Professor of History, Critical Brick 4, suggested an assignment where students ask ChatGPT a leading question related to the course topic, then write a paper explaining what ChatGPT got wrong or right using course evidence.
Could you tell the difference in writing here? Like I said before, ChatGPT wouldn't write the complete script for me. So what I had to do was copy the last bit of of my research and my ideas, like a couple quotes and a couple of ideas about what we're talking about. And when I pasted it into ChatGPT, I put in the prompt, finish writing the script with the following. And basically it filled out the missing parts, but it wrote it in a different way. So I don't know if you could tell the difference or not. Like this time it didn't include any of the cutscenes and it was actually formatted differently.
Ultimately, the use of ChatGPT and other AI in education is still a developing area. While it has the potential to enhance learning and writing, it's important to consider the potential of impacts on communication skills and the subtext of written work. As students and educators, we need to find ways to incorporate technology like ChatGPT in a responsible and effective way that benefits academia as a whole. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the impact of ChatGPT on writing and education. We hope you've gained some valuable insights and ideas for how to navigate this changing landscape.
So this last bit, I was gonna add in some other ideas that I had, but ultimately it didn't really fit into the direction that this particular video was taking. But I wanted you guys to see it in action one more time. So check this out. Okay, bye.